All right, people, so today I want to do this quick and easy video of how I installed the drag pipe onto this header here, this honeycomb aluminum header. All right, so your header is going to either come raw or like this, hard anodized. All right, this is heavy duty hard anodized. All right, it'll protect that aluminum header way better than the blue shit that I did. I just did this for looks, okay? And it's gonna even discolor. Anyways, simple. You cannot just, all right, so this header, I already installed it. So you're gonna get a gasket, header, and this hook looking thing. All right, so this here, you want to slide it over this ring, inside this ring. All right, then you want to put the bolt through each hole, and then the gasket, that nice Zanoa green gasket that you get with your drag pipe, you slip that on, and then Loctite it. I used red Loctite, all right, on my exhaust bolts here. You can use whatever you want, whatever you're happy with. I put red on mine. Throw your header on, torque them on each side. You can go either hand tight with a T-handle. You can go nice and snug, or you can go 65 inch-pounds or even 70 if you wanted to. But 65 inch-pounds would be correct. All right. Here's a nice, you get your 4mm, you get your T-handle, all right, and you give it a nice torque on each side, okay? If you're afraid that you're under-torquing or over-torquing, if you're new to this, if you don't have that feel yet, then use a torque wrench. 65 inch-pounds or 70 inch-pounds, either or, all right? Now, this goes for the Primal Dragster and Baja platform, okay? Now, what you want to do is, you see this? You're going to have a raw pipe like this. Now, you can either ceramic coat it, like I did to mine, or powder coat it, all right? If you want like a nice, beautiful, shiny, heavy-duty coating, you want to powder coat it. But if you want a performance coating, like a ceramic coat, all right, it does not last that long, all right? I mean, it lasts a long time, and you won't have to keep cleaning the rust off the steel. This is raw steel, so if you're in humidity, it's going to rust up on you. You understand? Some guys, even I have done it. I'll show you. I kept a pipe raw, and I just kept putting 3-in-1 over it. And also, you can use MP. The MP also gives it a nice color. There's other oils, too, that give your pipe, raw steel pipe, a nice color. But the 3-in-1, let me show you what the 3-in-1 gave my pipe here, my raw pipe, which I never ceramic coated. And it's been here for a while. Where is it? Here it is. Now, this is the first drag pipe. So look at this. It looks pretty cool. It's got a very nice patina on it. Look at that. And there's no rust on it. I should really give it another coat. But there's no humidity down here. I have good air conditioning, filtered air here, so. All right, but if I had this in my garage, you bet your ass this is going to rust up. Humid as hell. You understand? So, yeah, so I don't know if the camera does any justice. There's like a nice patina to it. No rust. Very nice. Okay? Now, you can do that, or you can ceramic coat it, like I did to this one here. All right? Yeah, see this? Now, this is brand new ceramic coated. Just done. The job was just done. Okay? And your pipe was copied off of this one. This pipe here was sent back to California to Chris Bartolone so he could copy this one here. This Happy to See You, to make all your pipes. And every drag pipe from now on will be from an identical of this pipe here, of my pipe. All right, there's a long story with that. I don't know if he wants me to bring it up or not, but he cannot get to his, he had to make new mold, right? All these pipes here, these cones, they're all shaped and weld them together afterwards. You understand? So, and he had to get the correct lengths, everything, because the original one was all dyno tested, all right? He went through multiple tests. He did all his tests, and this is what works. Now, the honeycomb header, that's what I had recommended, and that's what he went with, which I'm happy with. The problem with the honeycomb header, for newbies, is like that one there is a direct fit. Direct bolt on. There's nothing, no glue, No Yamaha bond, no Honda bond, no 1211, nothing. Just gasket, right? But I didn't want that. I wanted this. And this has been working great. All right. As you guys know, you guys are aware of my Baja here. I've had it for a while already, and there's many other people doing the same thing, and it's working for them. This pipe has actually improved many other people's drag Bajas. Just facts, people. All right, you can even see some of the videos. There's many other engines, other brands, other makers that their engines are now performing really well thanks to that Bartolone pipe. All right, so if another great Bartolone pipe to have, because I know most of my viewers are probably just bashers, is this pipe here, which has been working for a lot of guys. But I prefer the drag pipe for drag racing. But there are guys doing really good with this Bartolone side pipe. All right. Even though you have a 32 or 34 cc engine, see, Bartolone has a pipe that's called a 32 cc pipe. Forget about that pipe for drag racing. You want this one. All right. This is like a torpedo side pipe. You want this one for the drag racing. And I you know what? To be honest with you, I would prefer this. It's loud. It's loud as hell. It's loud, bro. But I would prefer this from any engine. I would highly recommend this pipe, even if you're not drag racing. All right, there's a side mount one for bashing. They're durable as hell. You're not going to bend them like you do rear pipes. It performs well at the drag strip, and they kick ass, man. I don't get it. It is loud. It is loud. But I highly recommend this exhaust for any basher, Baja style setup, except for a monster truck or a truck setup. But like buggies or even 5SCs type trucks, I highly recommend this from any engine from 30.5s to 36 to 38 cc, even 38 cc. This thing would be a direct bolt-on and a badass pipe. It would help improve your engine, guaranteed. It would help improve your engine, and you'll have the most fun. All right, so now back to this drag pipe. Now that one is ceramic coated as well. I had it ceramic coated, I think, 2 years ago. Now, after time, it will start to go away, and you'll even see a rust spot coming up. All right, this is not powder coat. All right, so when you see that, you're gonna have to oil that. All right, even over your ceramic coat, just protect it. Give it a little 3-in-1 coating or whatever. All right, eventually it's gonna get bad, and then your ceramic coating will be gone. So ceramic coating is not permanent. It's temporary. You understand? And it could last you. And it could give you, it can last you a year or two or more. Okay? Or even longer than that, depending on where you live and how you run your car. All right? But it's not permanently. Remember that. Ceramic coat's not permanently. All right? And then if you don't feel like re-ceramic coating it again, some guys that are really heavy into the racing, they will ceramic coat their pipes every other year, just because. All right. Me, if I start seeing a couple of spots or whatever, I'll throw some barbecue spray paint on it. Fuck it. I'll throw some barbecue spray paint over the ceramic coat just to keep my ceramic coat lasting a little bit longer to the very end. Then worst comes to worst, I'd rather just get a new exhaust system. I'll sell this to someone or whatever that's starting out or whatever. I'll get a brand new exhaust system, and I'll re-ceramic coat it, put a brand new ceramic coat job on it. That's what I do. All right, but not everyone does that. All right, so, but anyways, I want to show you how to install this. Super easy, and you're going to need this, people. There are a lot of you guys getting this drag pipe. All right. Chris just sent 30 pipes. Here's a picture. Now, Chris Bartolone just sent a bunch of drag pipes over to Primal RC so everyone can get their pipes on time for the big drag, for the big Primal event coming. All right, so I know there are a lot of you guys from other states that will not be coming to our event, but, and you guys are also waiting for your drag pipes. You have your own races going on, your own stuff, your own builds going on, but please let us let the guys that are racing, that have to have their cars. There's people that need those pipes on their Bajas. There's people that need those pipes on their Primal Dragsters. This year we have a lot of Primal Dragster owners. Please let them grab their pipes, man. All right? And then and then there is another guy out there, I'm not going to say any names, that buys a bunch of these pipes, and then he waits, because these pipes are constantly getting sold out at Primal. And when they're sold out, this freaking guy goes on the goddamn eBay and he overcharges. He oversells these. Right? He rips people off. He overcharges people for their pipes, because people are building their cars. They're waiting. Like, there are people right now waiting for these drag pipes. All right? They're waiting, been waiting. They want to get out there. They need to test and tune. They're getting anxious. They're getting worried. They have to get out there. They got to test and tune their cars, their engines. How are they going to do it without the exhaust? There are many guys getting rid of their Victory pipes, Alimat pipes. They see what works. The drag pipes work. All right, even that side mount pipe works. All right, so this is why people are now. I'm saying for the drag racing guys, okay, for the performance wise, if you want to put good numbers down, you're gonna want to remove that Victory pipe out, Alimat pipe out. And you're going to want to put a drag pipe from Bartolone in. Trust me. Trust me. All right? Or even the side pipe. But this drag pipe is what's been working. All right? And what's been working is we see it. We see it at the tree. Numbers put down. You understand? So this is why. I could have just kept quiet. I could have just had my own drag pipe. No one else would have had it. And I could have just had everybody go their slower numbers with their Victory pipes, with their Alimats. But I'm letting everybody know, and I pushed Chris to bust out as many of these pipes as possible for everyone else to start getting some good numbers down, getting their times down. All right? Anyone else besides myself would have kept their mouth shut. But now we have faster and faster people, more now than ever before. All right, this year has been one strange-ass year. But it's been probably a very braptastic year. And it's probably been one of the fastest of years. All right? Now, this is what you want, people. You must have this for this exhaust. All right? And this exhaust. You must have it. You're going to want to put... This is what you should do. Get a marker and mark this. Mark this pipe, this header, right? Look, I don't use a marker anymore because I can just, I know how it is. All right, you want to mark it? See that? Now, you remove your pipe, and now that's where you have to put your 1211 bond, people. That's it. Do not pass that line, all right? Now, you want to clean this end with Nitroblast or a brake cleaner, and especially your header. All right. Now that header is brand new. It's fine. But when you start removing it, now you do not have to remove this header off your engine all the time like you had to before and waste money on gaskets and all that. Leave this header on. The good thing about this pipe is you can remove it and install it anytime you want. All right. You're gonna have two springs. You're gonna get a spring on each side. One here and one here. That's what this is for. This is for that. Before that, you want to clean this, clean the header, especially after you ran this, because this is going to be full of oil. That header is going to be so slippery with oil, the 1211 bond will never stick to it. You must Scotch-Brite that inside that header, okay? And you do not want glue past that ring. You see that ring inside? There's a groove in there. You do not want to go past that. All right, so never put glue in that header. You're going to only put 1211 bond on your pipe. And then you're just going to slide it in. You're going to pretend that's on there, and you're going to just slide it in like this. You're going to go side to side, in and out, like that. Boom. And then once you're in, you put your springs on, and you're done. And then you set up wherever you're going to put now, some guys are going to use the bracket that Bartolone gives. Some guys are going to run their own bracket. Some guys are going to run a turnbuckle. Okay? Some guys may run may use different stuff. Like I'm going to use something different. Some guys may use something like this. All right, but Bartolone just throws in some aluminum bracket that he shaped up, and then you can drill holes through it, or it may come drilled. I don't know, but I think he's gonna just send a bracket. That way you can just drill a hole through it, and then you can screw it on. That way your exhaust is nice and secure. All right, you're going to want to get this. You want to keep this in your shop, in your toolbox, in your wherever. Get this. If you can't find 1211 bond, which is pretty much almost anywhere, you can go to a motorsport place, all right, like a Yamaha, where they sell Yamaha dirt bikes, quads, ATVs. You can get Yama Bond. Yama Bond is awesome. It's the same thing as this. You can go to a Honda dealership and ask for Honda Bond. All right, it's all the same stuff. Now, this 1211 bond, 3 bond, Yama Bond. There's a crankcase. There a YFZ 450 ATV, a race quad, a sport quad, right? The center of the crankcase, there's no gasket. The only thing that's supporting all that pressure. Now, a YFZ 450 is a 4-stroke engine that revs out almost like a Banshee 2-stroke. All right, that's the whole reason why they came out with that YFZ 450. All right. They wanted to get rid of the 2-stroke engines, and I don't know why. 2-stroke engines are the best ever. But they wanted to slowly get rid of the 2-strokes, but they had nothing out there that could rev like a 2-stroke. There's no 4-stroke out there that could rev. But they finally came out with an engine, and the 450, YFZ 450, and the YZ 450 was taken off. Right, that engine was taken off. That was a great engine. It's been holding up. So they started using that engine on dirt bikes and ATVs. The only difference is the cam, all right, on each other from the dirt bike and the ATV. But I'm saying stock-wise. Now people been working on them. Now you're getting even more RPMs and way more power. So there's a lot of pressure in that 4-stroke engine, that 450 engine, right? Guess what's in the middle, supporting all that pressure inside that case and stress and all that, and never leaks, no oil leaks, nothing. Not a gasket, but Yama Bond. Yama Bond is the only thing. All right, so this stuff is great. This does not go on like RTV. All right, you put a little bit. This is how I do it. I put some over here. All right, I put some over here or in my hand, and then I use it like a spackler. I'll go to it, and I'll use a little bit. What the fuck? I'll go to it and I'll use a little bit. I'll grab it with my finger, and I'll start. Let's just say I need to apply it over here, right? Let's just say I want to apply it on this pipe, right? I'll put some around, and then I'll start dabbing it. Dab, 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 dab. I'll start dabbing it. If I have to add some more, I'll add some more. I'll dab it. And then you wait a while. It's going to look a little rough. But after a few seconds, it levels itself. You understand? That 3-bond shit is amazing stuff. All right? And then once you have that, you just put it on nice and snug. Just put it on just like that. All right? And then just make sure you have it on there, all right? Otherwise, you're going to have a shitload of oil coming out here. You're going to have a big exhaust leak. And that's it. Throw your springs on and let her dry up. No big deal.